Hi folks, so the third exercise in our mobility series is pelvic bridging. Why is pelvic bridging important? Well, most people have tight hip flexors, particularly if you sit. If you're one of those individuals that are sitting 6-8 hours a day at a job, good bet that you have tight hip flexors and weak glutes. But even those of you who are active in a squatting pattern at the top of a squat, important to help you get full extension of the hips and complete the pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Greg down on the floor, obviously, and he is going to have his feet about hip width apart. He's pulled his feet back as far as is comfortable for him. You want to be careful while you're doing this. If you try to get your feet back too far, sometimes your hamstrings will cramp. We're going to go arms up in the air. That helps the movement be a little bit more specific so that you're not pressing through the floor to assist. Want to use a good breathing pattern. So what's going to happen here, Greg will take a breath in through the nose. As he exhales through the mouth, he's going to do a pelvic tilt. And then he's going to come up into his bridge. So it's 2-step in one. Great range of motion, much better than mine. Then he's going to come all the way down and completely release and let it reset. So again, deep breath into the nose, start the exhalation, pelvic tilt so the low back gets into the floor, up into your bridge. You're feeling the points of the hips come to the ceiling. So as that happens, hip flexors relax, glutes contract, a lot of good stuff happening there, and back down. So again, don't have to try to force the range of motion. If you're feeling compression in your low back, you're probably trying a little too hard. Let that range open up rep to rep. Now, if you want to try to advance it a little bit, we can use the ball. We'll go ball between the knees. Squeeze that a little bit and perform the same thing. Breath into the nose, pelvic tilt, up into your bridge. Very good. And all the way down. With this, probably 12, 15, even more reps. Again, it's mobility. You're just gradually trying to get the hips to open up from rep to rep. So do as many reps as you feel that you need to start feeling some fluid action. The other thing, the ball, why do we use that? Adductors inside the thighs tend to be weak on most people. They're really, really important for hip stabilization. So if we use that ball between the knees, we can cue adductors to come into play.